Okay, I want to say hello again, welcome everybody, welcome to this another video here. In this video I'm going to just try and sketch out a few random faces, like realistic looking faces. I say realistic, but I mean like from my imagination, just really quickly, and try and see if I can come up with some faces, right? We'll have two sides, I think, so we'll do some anime faces maybe also, but first I'm just going to start with some basic rough faces. I'm going to go with like a pencil, this charcoal pencil 12 it's called. I'm going to go with blue here, low middle type opacity layer, and full opacity pen. I'm going to just go for it, okay? So I'm going to basically I'm going to start with a circle first, as we do. See, I think this is where the problem lies, to be honest with you. I can have this here, see, and this is the basic thing, right? So if I do a few of these, we're going to have them front facing, like just front facing faces. Let's see if I can get some variations. I'm going to do 4 of these, all the same size. This is where the problem lies. Now, how do I shape this? How do I shape these faces based off of what I've been learning? How do I draw faces into this? If I can do them on the front angle, I should be able to do them on various other angles too. How do I do it? I'm going to try and go with what I had already. So imagine I was, like in the previous video I showed you, in the previous video I was drawing over some photos. I'll show you really quickly. In the previous video, okay, I was actually drawing over some photos, if you bear with me. Where is it? In here, and I drew these faces, and I drew these over actual real photos. Just sketched them out. You check out the other video and you'll see me doing this very fast, and I was surprised and amazed obviously at what I was able to come up with. But you know, the thing is, I learned something, and I'm trying to see if I can get these visuals right here. You can start with the eyes first, or you can start with the nose first. Maybe that might be another thing you could do. Let me start with the nose first. I'm going to imagine that this is the centre line, as I say. I'm going to do a little small nose about here. Put that much stronger even, I think, to see what we're doing. I'm going to this is a realistic faces we're doing, okay? I'm going to do the bridge of the nose here as well, and I'm going to put see, this is the line of the eyes, okay? So I'm going to put 2 eyes like that, and I'm going to put a big mouth like that there. I can put it anywhere I want, I guess, right? Now from here, I guess I could have this smaller, if it's like a cartoon type character anyway, or wider. Eyebrows could be higher or lower. Let's just make this one up where the eyebrows are higher then. And we'll do, I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to go slightly in, out where the cheeks are, and go down to here and make it a wide jaw. I'll give him a fairly broad face, this one. The eyes are fairly small. This nose I could clear up a little bit as I want. I can do like just a line like that, and a line here. Ears could be here, and as for a hairstyle, I could just give him like a really natural kind of like just normal hair style there. The usual thing, okay, when we're doing an anime, let's imagine, okay, is I might have like the eyes are just somewhere on this line, so it could be starting here, they might start higher, I don't know, I just do different things different ways. If I'm doing an anime type character, I might do like the eyes, just do some big classic eyes, you know, and I might do, you know, these shiny eyes, just doing it just to try something just quickly, okay guys, and do these eyes at the bottom there. I might just like even cut them off here like that even, you know, and have them like that, fix it up a bit as I go, and then these eyes here, and then the nose might be here, and a little smile, and then I'll do this closer, rounded cheeks, and bring that in. Bit of a fat face, fair enough, but it's okay. You know, I might want to go more pointy if I wish to, go more pointy, like I could go here and then go down to the chin, right? Slightly rounded off there, go about up to there, then the cheeks, and go in, even fixed up a bit more. Even this looks a bit too square. And then, you know, do your hair and all that stuff. And I think the eyes look a little bit too close together, but you get the idea, though. Yeah, you can do all that. Can erase and make that closer as well, like the hair. You know, whatever. You could have it slightly even smaller, about there maybe. That looks about a bit better, right? And just work out your faces a certain way. You know, and do all that business. Okay, and I think I'll just keep this face just for reference as well while we're here. What I'll do is I'll just move that one aside, I think. Just move it to one side. So we'll just move that to one side just really quickly, so I know that was actually done off of that. I'll put it up here for some fun. Just put it up there for some fun. No, I mean. Over here, let's try doing a realistic one now again. I've just realised that this guy on the left looks like he's maybe falling asleep if we do the eyes a certain way. Look, you're like, oh my god, it's so boring. And you could give him like bigger eyebrows if you wanted to. That might change the face a lot. So you're doing certain things, you see. I might decide I want to give him a moustache. I might do that. I might decide I want to give him a bit of a beard at the bottom there, you know, just to work certain things in. And it's just incredible the way you're able to do this. Wow, you know. The hair, obviously, we don't give it some colour or whatever it's going to have colour-wise, as we do. He looks a fairly young person, I must say, but then again, if I was to do like more wrinkles and stuff, and things, he would look older. See, the more thinner face would make him look a bit older as well. You see, like that, some bony sort of shape. You see. Now we're going to go on to this one and do another face. Let's just have some fun. I want to do the nose in the same place as we had it in the last picture there, but I want to do it a bit different. I want to do the eyes larger. Let's try that. We're trying to go for like realistic-esque faces, and when I say that, I mean like I'm trying to get better at drawing realistic faces. And you know, even in anime you see this. Like, I like to do anime, as I say, mainly, but it's like, I'm just saying, like, you see that even in anime, like a lot of it's still trying to look realistic. Like certain old school animes and stuff were based off of, you know, realistic art. It's just over the years it's become more and more stylized, you know. But like old school manga and stuff, you look at it, a lot of stuff was actually supposed to look like, it was based off of like real life, you know, as far as I see it, you know. See, this looks pretty manga-y anyway, this guy. Give him a certain expression here, you know. Maybe even just like put some eye details on here as well, like you might want to like widen one of the eyes or something to give it more of an expression. Like that. Maybe this one's a little bit more squinched up like that, something like that. I guess it should be more like this, you know. And his nose is pretty thin, you see. Put a little line there. And now the thing is, are we going to have a face like this? Are we going to have a face that's like rounded? See, and I think that's basically what does it. The mouth, is it going to be like fairly up here, close? Or is it going to be fairly lower? And I think you could do things like that to certain degrees. We're going to give him a big mouth just to try to see what we get with that. See, I'm going to make this face come in and very straight down, and then have a little pointy chin at the bottom. I think I'm kind of messed it up already. Let's try it again. Okay, this is a bit of a roundness in there. The jaw's about there. The chin's there. A wide jaw he's got. And this is there, and then this is there. This has got to come back round, as I say. Give this guy some crazy spiky hairstyle. he thinks he's the next skinny version of Arnold Schwarzenegger or something, you know, something like that. He's from the mob or something, this guy, you know. The years here, whatever, you know, give him a headband if you want to, whatever, you know, give him a headband on it. We'll go to another one. This one we're going to do another one here now. We're going to do the eyes very differently. Let's do a woman character now. Yeah, we've got to do a woman character, right? So let's try and do a woman character, a realistic woman character. I'm going to give her a fairly big eyes, and we're going to do the eyes from the start. Trying to go loose, as loose as I did with the Lucy. No, with the photos I was working on. So I'm doing the nose in there. How nice can I make it? And I put some eyelash detail, like realistic eyelashes, not too this or that. What kind of a face is she gonna have? A big smile. Okay, that's a bit of a crazy smile actually. Put the mouth. But is it? No, it isn't really. It's actually working. Eyebrows there. I think the cheeks. Okay, we're going to make this face a little bit smaller. I don't want it to be so fat. The cheeks are going to be in, and this is going to be going down to a small chin, and this is going to be up here. So we do actually have a realistic kind of thing going on when you're dealing with like comics and manga. It's not to say that it's absolutely unrealistic, because there are shapes of faces. I'm trying to do a more realistic thing here, but I mean these could pass, you know, for comic type art in general. You know, the eyebrows may be a little bit high there for my liking. It doesn't mean that's wrong though. It could be like this, it could be like this. See, again, it could be like, I like it like fairly high there for this one. I think you could do like a bit of a button nose there, like some lines up if you want to do that. I don't want to give it too much. Some lines here for the cheeks, even like this, even like some lines to make it more realistic. Give it some lipstick or whatever if you want to put that in. See, this hair, I'm going to give some hair over the face here. See, and you see how I'm doing it fairly. I'm trying to do like simple lines, but it's like, yeah, and again like lines like that. See, yeah, see, that's like more realistic, but got the anime type thing going on here with the lines, see, and I'm doing these faces here, and I'm learning a lot as we go along anyway. So what I need to do is I need to really improve with my bodies of characters too, positions and stuff. I've been doing other videos on poses and stuff. You've seen how I've been trying to do that. Let's do another woman character. I like doing women. I'm a kind of like woman doer, you know, of people. No, I'm just saying, okay, you know, gonna give her some long, sexy eyes, and sometimes what I'll do, okay, sometimes I'll do a cartoon thing first. Really? Yeah, like this. I'll get the basic expression. I'll go on another layer, let's say for example, and I'll do like the basic expression. I want to have the eyes like this. I want to have one eye like that. You see, like the expression, you know, something like that, you know, there, something like that. Not mean, but you know, like I'll get an expression in my mind, like a cartoony face first, and I'll follow that for like for a guide. I'll even have this eye winking or something, you know. This cheek maybe there, just working out the expression, you see. And I'll either go straight on top of that, you know, or I'll and do a proper one, like do that and make it very faint, and then, or I'll just have it as a reference to the side, like this. And that can work for any character. You can change in the face. So I'm going to try and keep that expression and do another face. Let's give it a go. I'm going to stop this video very soon as well, so let's just try and keep this eye fairly wide. I want this character to have, let's think about this, okay, long eyes really, so long eyes, a little nose, like a similar sort of face to the other one, but look, I keep these eyes long, but she's got that one wide. Okay, it's the expression, but it's also the shape of the face, so we want it to look realistic, don't forget. These eyelashes, as I say. This eye looking directly at us, bit of a shine in it. Yeah, okay. Kind of looking under the nose here, so a little bit of that. And this is going to be, I think it's got the angle a little bit wrong because we've got this base square, this guide's underneath a bit wrong. It should have been like this for this angle, I'm imagining, see? But it's like, you see what I mean? But yeah, let's go in anyway. So this eye is going to be like, eyelashes, you can't do too much detail. See the eyelashes here, the eyelid. I think that's basically what we're going to see, you know. Basically that's what we're going to see. You know, the eyelids there, the nose, as I say, it's about there, the shape as such. Again, a little problem, right? Yeah, the nose should be a little bit up with the tilt, so because they have this face. Out there. Let's just work that out first. I don't want to make it too cartoony, see, I want to make this one more a natural one. Let's put this here about like that, see. Do that. You know, it's not the best, but it's coming on, okay. Yeah, a bit of this going on the cheek there. Keep having to redo the face, and it's like, it annoys me when I have to redo things. I put a bit of a nose there, see, because the reason it annoys me is because I want to be able to do it right the first time, you know. Obviously, I want to be able to draw these faces like naturally, you know. Get the basic shape in. It's kind of okay though, so you can overdo things, you see, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, now let's work this out. So I want the face to be about, the ear will be back here. The front of the face as such will be here. And this is about there. Rounded off still, but like long. Nice cheeks there. I'm trying to work this out myself. Yeah, damn it. But I want to give it a nice enough roundness to it, you know, but about here maybe. Just working out that face. Taking a lot of time on this one, I really am, but kind of some rough lines and stuff, but you know, getting the basic thing. The basic point is I want to have this hair hanging down. That's the basic point. So make it very realistic. Again, starting with some basic lines. Just here, about there. See, and then this will be here. More face, more hair covering the face as well. A little bit hanging down here, maybe more on the other side. and then we just start to erase this part of the face here. We don't need to have that. Turn this one down a little bit, I think. The guides, just so we can see what we're doing. Excuse me. And then we're just going to go in and just gradually make it, more and more. We'll give it to about that length, maybe. It's nice, yeah. See the hair falling against each other and stuff there, doing the hair pieces. As I say, you can erase certain areas like here in between to show where it is actually covering, but I mean, it's kind of messed it up a little bit, but it's okay. I think it's not too bad, You don't want to go too crazy and do like these big strong line spikes, because it's going to look more, what's the word? Less realistic if you do that. Doing different kinds of shading in between here. And you've got to imagine where the top of the head is as well, so the hair's on top of the head. So you don't want to go right down to the skull bit here. You don't want to do that. You want to have it like enough, see? And again, even like that might be too strong, but it's okay. I think it's okay though, for the angle as well. And you just fix that line up in a moment, see? And then fix the face up a little bit if you want to do that, a little bit there, fix it up in terms of how you want it. And then get this going. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a bit of hair going down here, so that's what that's about. Okay, so this part here, I just did that on purpose. Other hairs going against that. Again, you've got like different things to remember, like the light shows the dark and the dark shows the light, as I always say when it comes to shading and colouring and stuff. But also the contrast, like you can see the thick lines or the spaces show where the lines are, the lines show where the spaces are, and the thick and the thin, and then also the positioning, like how I had all those hairs going in one direction, then suddenly I had something going in another direction, and it made that stand out, if you understand what I'm saying. That jaw part there, and then put hair there. Cleaning up areas too, as I say, just trying to not make it too overpowering. We've got this. I mean, you might want to like see more of the face, so you might decide you want to like erase a certain area again and do more of that, or do it another way, you see. And then do some clean up areas and stuff too. And I think it's okay, got a bit of a chin there, obviously, a little bit of a chin. I think it's a nice one. A few faces there. So it shows we can do different faces. In the next one, I'm going to again do the same sort of thing in the next video, but it's going to be with different angles and stuff and different expressions. I'm just going to cut this out. Different angles, different expressions, different faces. I'll do a few more, hopefully some more faces in less time as well in the next video. I'm just going to trim this to a selection now, save it as a thing. I'm going to go and have some lunch, man, and I'll see you again in the next video. Okay guys, we're going to be doing drawings, and then we're going to get onto paintings as well when I can. So thanks for watching this video. Take care now guys. Thanks a lot. It means a lot whenever you watch.